Hello and welcome to CTN Videos. Today, we are doing an overview of the Nexus 10. Now, Google had an event on the 29th, which was canceled due to Hurricane Sandy. Despite this setback, they announced their new Nexus 7, Nexus 4, Android 4.2, and the Nexus 10. The Nexus 10 is designed to compete against the iPad and is certainly the iPad's biggest competitor. But does it have what it takes to dominate the iPad-sized tablet market? Watch this video to find out. First, design. The Nexus 10 has a 10.1-inch display, thus the name Nexus 10. Note that this is actually just barely larger than the iPad display. The screen sports a resolution of 2560 by 1600 pixels, displaying 299 pixels per square inch. Wow! Apple has always been known for its magical displays, but it appears Samsung intends to compete directly against this feature by ramping up the screen quality. This resolution is actually higher than the Retina display on the iPad 4. The design is also slightly different, with more rounded corners. It has a simple layout and a neat, smooth style on the front, which looks really good. It also has great speakers, which are cleverly hidden on the right and left side of the device. The back is no exception. Although it does not have the amazing aluminum back like on the iPad, it does look pretty good, and has this plastic-like back looks pretty good and is certainly more tough and scratch-resistant than the iPad. And you can see there's a rear-facing camera and flash on the back, and there's also a front-facing camera. Next is the specs and features. The Nexus 10 packs a lot of features into it, which all work well with its high-performance specs. The Nexus 10 is made by Samsung and has the company's new EXYNOS 5250 processor with a dual-core speed of 1.7 GHz. It also has ARM's Mali T604 GPU. These are both pretty fast. Not to mention Android 4.2. Finally, with its high performance speed, Android 4.2 should be extremely snappy and fast on the Nexus 10. It also has 2 GB of RAM, Bluetooth 4.0, NFC, near-field communication, micro USB, and micro HDMI, a 1.9 megapixel front camera, and a 5 megapixel back camera with LED flash. All these are nice, but unfortunately, like the Nexus 7, it has no micro SD card slot. Despite this, however, we can be sure that this tablet will make good sales. Samsung claims that it has a battery life of 9 hours. 9 hours on video. Although these predictions are often slightly optimistic, we can't know for sure until we try it out for ourselves. I could go on a long time about everything, all the features it has, and all the goodies it comes with on Android 4.2. But let's get on to the price. I am sure that by now you are imagining a pretty high price for all these features. However, like the Nexus 7, Google puts this one at another seemingly impossible price tag. The price is only $399 for 16 GB and $499 for 32 GB. A whole $100 less than the iPad 4. In total, we recommend this over the iPad based on what we have seen. It beats it in almost every area, it has great features, and the price alone is worth it. Be sure to stay tuned for more great news on the Nexus 10.